Hey, I'm so sorry for what happened. I know that must have been such a big culmination of stress and anxiety. Can I sit down? Thank you. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because I should have known. I did know. I knew that you were kind of going through something, and I wanted to ask you what was going on, but I was too caught up in my own world and I didn't. I'm sorry. Sorry, this snowball of emotion was too overwhelming. I know you must be feeling a lot of things right now, whether that be stress or anxiety or even embarrassment or shame for what you're feeling, but you don't have to worry about any of that right now. Okay? Just relax, and I'm just going to talk to you for a little bit now. That what happened today that's a snowball of different emotions slash things that were supposed to happen in one way, but they happen in another way. Things that you wanted to happen that didn't happen, and all of those sort of negative events kind of bundled up into this farrago of flame, this explosion of emotion. And I've been there, so I know exactly what you're feeling. I know how painful it can be to just not know what to do. Can I help you? Can I give you advice? Thank you. I really think I could help. I'm gonna ask you first of all, or I should say, I'm never gonna be able to remove that snowball from your life. No one will. Because that's something that's introspective and that you have to manage on your own. You have to deal with that stress from the root. And I know that if you do a little bit of thinking, you can kind of figure out how it all went down. But I don't want you to think about that right now. You don't need to think about that right now. But I can give you advice on managing the snowball so that it doesn't explode when it becomes too big. I can help you manage it so that the snowball of stress or anxiety or negative emotions, that snowball stays small and it stays contained and manageable. And there are certain things that you can do to keep it small. So I'm going to first ask, are you taking any medication, whether that's prescribed or over-the-counter multivitamins or, vitamins or sort of food supplements in any way? Okay. Do you mind if I ask you, if I check up with you for the next week if you've taken those vitamins? Because it's really important that you take those. It's really important that you take the medications that you are prescribed and that your doctor has told you to take. especially multivitamins. It seems like such a small thing, but it can really have a big impact on regulating your emotions, especially in times when we forget to eat properly, in times of heightened stress or anxiety. It can be difficult to kind of manage a healthy, balanced diet. And so, multivitamin is no replacement for a good diet, but it certainly helps that, if you're not eating well, taking, if you're vegetarian, or if you live in colder climates, I know a lot of vegetarians need a lot of, iron. Also, people who live up in colder places where there's not a lot of sun need B12 vitamins. Depending on who you are and where where you live in your environment, that's gonna kind of affect what kind of nutrients you need. So, I think it's really important to get a good multivitamin. Even if you don't think that you need one, it's a good thing to go to a doctor and ask them if you should be taking one, because most adults need one. I mean, everybody needs one, really. Nobody's great at eating a healthy, balanced diet unless you have like a personal chef or something. But still, it's important to take any medications that you are prescribed, especially the ones that are prescribed. The ones that you're recommended to take from doctors, like multivitamins, over-the-counter stuff, that's, you should take those. But especially the prescribed ones, if there are any that you are prescribed for anxiety or ADHD or anything of the like, even if you don't think that it affects your mental health, anything, you should be taking it however it is prescribed. I'm sorry for stressing this so much. It's very important. Okay, and number 2, I noticed that you haven't been eating right, so I think that's the second thing that I want to rectify. I'm going to be putting some carbonated water in the fridge. I know you love those little cans of carbonated water. And I'm also going to be putting a water bottle in the fridge for you, so that whenever you're in the kitchen, you just grab a bottle of water. It's really important for you to stay hydrated. Again, it affects your mental health immensely. Okay, and number 3 we're on is getting some exercise. I know it seems like the last thing you want to do, but it's really important, and I think it really could help. It's really sort of cathartic to listen to some really sort of pumped up music and, walk very fast, do a very passive aggressive walk. I really love those when I'm feeling stressed, because it kind of helps expel a lot of pent up aggression and energy that I have. And yeah, so those 3 tips are kind of what I have, and I think it really could benefit you. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Right now, in this moment, all you have to worry about is nothing at all. Just fall asleep, and we're going to deal with all of this tomorrow. I'm going to be here to help you. Okay? Yeah. I'll sit in the chair, and I'll wait until you're asleep. Alright? I got your back. I know you feel like you're under a mountain of snow, or you're drowning in the middle of the sea, but you're not. You're right here. And I've got your back. And I'm going to help you in any way, in every way that I can. You're right here. And you're safe. Alright. I think it's time to go to bed now.